remember our aunt made a soup out of it? Like,
Yeah.
you remember this? And it had
Poor
hot
man
dogs in it
stew.
and, like,
Grandma.
vegetables.
Oh, poor man's stew. I've been trying to replicate that for years.
Why don't you gotta put better pauses in your sentence. Don't go, oh, grandma. Don't do that.
Whoa.
Sounds like she's eating you.
Dana Barrett asked Dr. Venkman, why do you like being a Ghostbuster? He replied, same reason I asked you out, 'cause busting makes me feel good.
Ugh, that's tasteless.
No, ma'am, that's tasteless.
Movie review, bitches!
Yay!
Whatever will be, will be.
The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera.
This is a Jason movie review of Freaky. I am Jay Chowder. We got Bone
Oh my god, are you serious? I'm not a cock gobbler.
and Slopdog.
Honestly, Millie, I didn't come here to clam jam with you.
Also disagreeing. I've seen you. I've known you both my whole life, and no, it's fucking, it's fucking freaky. It's like it's. If you've never seen it, hit pause. Go watch it. Come back and hashtag enjoy the hang because this is gonna be spoilers. It's just picture this: you're getting out of the movie theater and you're just fucking talking about the points of the movie that really buttered your bread. And here we go, man. It's like it's one of those movies, like a vice versa kind of a movie where people trade places, and then they got to live their lives in the other person's life, and it is fucking bonkers. And what this movie's gonna twist is there's a serial killer played by Vince Vaughn, very robotic, and you just come to Vince Vaughn.
No, I coughed.
Oh.
Okay. Me too. I coughed to Vince Vaughn as well. A lot. Coughed many times. And
Actually, it's kind of like Freaky Friday, but it's just called Freaky. The original running title for this film was Freaky Friday the 13th.
Oh, okay.
Because
But
it
then
was
they
gonna
thought
be
it went
Friday.
into...
Yeah, I see that because it happens on Friday the 13th. Well, it's just like a vice versa. So Vince Vaughn's a serial killer. There's this girl in high school, kind of shy, and he's just going on a killing spree. He ends up going to kill this broad, and he steals this knife that is from someone's home that he killed someone else in, but they were a collector, so it's got some voodoo powers on it or something. So when he went to kill the girl, when he stabs her, they switch places. And then, so now she's in the killer's body, and then he's in the girl's body.
Mm-hmm.
And they got to try and explain it, how, he's him. And then, like, I don't know. I think it's phenomenal because, like, when Vince Vaughn becomes her, and then he wakes up and he's like, oh, like, he's like, it's just like his Vince Vaughn-isms, and they're over the top. And they're like, when he's in the mirror and he's acting like a girl, and he's like, scared, like, that really made me laugh. Like, I'm just like, I think they got a good guy. He was better as the girl, but when he played like him, like the killer, I thought it was too robotic. Like I thought it was like he just was like no talking, like I was like,
I will kill you. Blah, blah,
right.
blah.
His kills were fucking great. Like this movie starts off with so many good kills, like the bottle through the throat, the glass bottle. Punches the throat, and then the toilet lid kill, the tennis racket kill.
Tennis racket made me laugh. She's like,
breaks the tennis racket and slaps both sides of the kid's head. And I'm like, this is already off to a fucking great start. Like I remember that's how the movie starts off. So I'm like, this fucking movie is delicious, And the rumor is that he's the killer and he's in the area. They never caught him. And then just so happens in this movie, he's showing up and he's killing people, and it was like really good. And I like the old switcharoo. I remember, there's like Judge Reinhold and like French Savage back in the day did vice versa where they switched places, and then there was Dudley Moore and like Kirk Cameron. Show me that smile again. Show me that smile. Don't waste another minute on your crying. Kirk Cameron from Growing Pains? No, nothing. All right. No, I'm saying something. And both are cutting that fucking nonsense out. And dude, that song moves my dick a meter because I was like watching something on Instagram, and that song came on about like you are now just as you're probably just as old or older than the parents in all these shows, and one of them was Growing Pains.
Oh,
Another one was like I don't know, all the shows we grew up with, and they had the Growing Pains song on, and they were like 35 and 38, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm 44, and I'm like, holy fuck, and then they were playing that song, show me that smile again, show me that smile, dude. I listen to that song on the reg. Just put the earbuds in and whack my dick, or do the dishes, one or the other, and whatever you want to do, and I think it's real good.
wow.
But I like this
The
movie
beginning of
also.
this film. So, how much did this beginning of this film feel like Scream? It felt to me
Yes.
so much like Scream.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Very
delicious.
Scream-like.
The kills though, are like we're
Well, even
so
the part
good.
with the parents too, right? Because they're like, remember, because like in
Yep.
Scream, there was the blonde, and she's like, whatever, trying to yell to whoever. I forget who was supposed to. Anyway, it's the same idea. Like she's trying to yell to her parents, and then dies.
She's fucking dead on the wall, dude. What about that bitch he throws in the freezer, or she throws in the freezer,
yes.
and when she comes out, she just falls apart. The clam one or whatever, and like the nosy bitch, and
Yeah.
That felt like it was maybe a Ryler. Maybe a
Yeah.
nod to Friday the 13th Part 8 when when Jason cryos that girl and smashes her face.
Oh, that's one of my.
There was like
Why would there be like a cryo thing at the high school? That I didn't get. What would I like? Would that be for like sports medicine or
it's
something?
a
Like-
rich person's high school, Slopdog.
Oh, okay. Because I was like totally. I was like, why would this be at the high school? Because we didn't go to a fancy high school. Okay, fair enough. Moving on.
What I do like is Slopdog recently was like, we won't say names, but like she ran into. I remember the name of the kid. You right? We cut this off. Slopdog was like, oh man, the young girl in her was like really fucking like busting the seams in her pants because like the kid she really liked in school, high school, randomly ran into her and was like, hey, how you been? And like
doing?
it's
Yeah,
like
just,
what, 25 years.
Yes. And I'm like, oh my god, the 16-year-old girl in me was like, oh my god, here is my name.
Fucking don't go chasing waterfalls and Slopdog's underpants is what we're saying. And you were just, I remember you talking to me about this kid, and when we were younger, and like you never got together, and then you see him years later, and you're just like, oh man, he still moves the meter. You know what I mean? And yeah, that's a good time. But anyway, that's what that reminded me of, the high school. And anyway, but yeah. So it was a rich kid's high school, and they had like a. I don't know, just like when she kills also that fucking asshole fucking shop teacher. I had
You know who he is? Did you guys notice who he was? The asshole shop
Ferris
teacher?
friend.
Yep.
Yes, is the best friend from Ferris
Cam-
Bueller. I was like, oh, this is awesome that they used him.
Fry. Fry.
And Cameron was
but you were right.
Egypt.
Like, why was he such a dick to her? Like, I was glad that she killed him. Like, he
Yeah.
deserved.
It was
he deserved what he
very
got.
it was very unacceptable. Like
He
I
was
don't-
just a dick, just to
Oh,
be.
You
a
want to
dick.
go fighting the girl?
Yeah, like when and then like after he like get like she's on the ground and he comes back and kicks her and I'm like,
It's the
did you
young-
really like you wouldn't need to do that? Like what is wrong with? So then when she gets him, yeah, cut him in half, that son of a bitch. Anyway,
Yeah. That was great. That's when she kills him. You're just like, fuck yeah, dude, you're a fucking piece of shit, dude. And then but her friend is so great. That gay kid, he's got like that license plate that says, "Hey, bitch."
Bitch.
His license plate. And then when she finds out she's got a cock, he's he's trying to suck Vince Vaughn's fat cock. I think because he's just like, "What does it look like, huh?" And she's like, "Get out."
Oh, because she's like, everything is so. Oh, his bladder is huge or something. And he's like, is everything huge or something like that? But that's the part where she says, "You guys gotta see this. It looks like a floppy anteater," and you can hear like, because she's like slapping it back and forth.
Dude, I thought like it's like when like, I don't know, and I don't want to be too crude here or anything, but I feel that if I turned into a woman and I was that guy, dude, I just start playing with myself. I lose a whole day at least. Just play with
That's a whole day. So you're forever stuck in that body because all you wanted to do was finger blast yourself.
it's just I was supposed to at midnight so we could trade places back. But I was too busy finger blasting myself that I just lost track of time.
That tracks. And the part like where Vince Vaughn is trying to like tell them that it's her that hits the girl, and
Yeah.
like and they're trying to like fight him off at first, and I love it when he just picks up a tray of tater tots and throws them at him, and he's like, really? Made me laugh.
Hey, come on, Fruit, fucking throw some real shit here. And then like
And they're so like. And do you think this girl is ugly? I think she's really pretty, honestly. The main character.
Yeah, it's another one of those movies where like they have a super hot girl that legitimately doesn't put her hair up, so all of a sudden everybody makes fun of her and mocks her. Like nobody would do that.
I'm like, she's not some uggo. Like she's pretty, and she's not like she's not big. She's not like some big fat girl or something.
Yeah,
you know
them
what I mean?
eyebrows
Where,
need
like,
to be dyed or something.
But I'm just like, what the hell? And then they're like, oh, like when she's in the beaver costume, and they like throw something at her, and they're like, oh, the only beaver that I wouldn't fuck or something like that. I'm like,
yeah, she's not that bad looking. She's okay.
What's that other movie that does that? When she just takes her glasses off and she's super hot all of a sudden.
I think she's all that.
She's all that.
She's all that. We got a future Tasteless adjacent movie review.
Bellissimo.
Give it to me.
Somebody else do it. And yeah, they do that. Movies is so silly to me, and I don't even get it, man. Like I don't know how that's impossible. It's like,
but can you answer me this? Why was she hot? Because the serial killer took over her body. Like he like put a leather jacket, put her hair up, and everybody was like, "Ooh, super hot." He knows what a girl should look like more than the girl. And the makeup, and it's not just like the edit, but her makeup was like perfect.
Oh
like,
yeah, like
how
the
did
makeup.
he know that?
Yeah, the makeup would be all like wonky, you know what I mean? But like, I think he was just like because being in that body gave her the confidence because he doesn't give a fuck. Like, and I think that's what they were trying to portray is not giving a fuck. But like you're right, it wouldn't be like perfect makeup and everything looking matchy, like
a fucking Joker or something.
It would look more like the Joker. Yeah. But I mean, I liked how they like did it anyway. But they made it a little fun. But I love how she just like when it's him that's her, and just doesn't care. Just like I don't know. I just thought it was funny. But
they slow it down and then like it's just like I don't know. I thought like that part was pretty good. Like I they had the good, and then she goes in. And then of course, like we were talking about, she kills that fucking teacher who was just a piece of shit. And I like it when they're escaping with Vince Vaughn later on in the movie. They don't name the car. They're like they're driving a shit heap. I think is what they say, right? They don't say Toyota Corolla. Like they're driving a shit heap.
And they also say with a two teenagers, one black female and one excited male.
Yeah.
Excited male. That's amazing. And then you feel kind of bad. I felt bad for the mom, right? Like, you know, because you're supposed to not like her because, like, obviously she was drinking and that's why she didn't go pick up the girl and that's why she got stabbed in the damn first place. But like, the dad died a year ago. She's just not. She hasn't figured out like her place in the world. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so I can see like why she'd be off the deep end and drinking and stuff. So you feel kind of bad for her. I felt kind of bad for her. But like the cop daughter doesn't, obviously, and I'm like, Jesus. But I guess towards the end she figures out that like maybe her mom needs a break. You know what I mean? Kind of.
Well, it's just like her dad died, and then like she didn't keep it together, and then like the daughter just kind of feels like I think the older kid normally does the parent. You know, they don't get to see it, and then maybe they need time to grow, and then once they see it, they go, oh, okay, maybe it wasn't their fault, or I can understand how they're not perfect. Like you always think your parents are perfect. Like they can solve everything. And then as you get older, you realize, oh, they're just fucking winging it, dude. Especially being a parent. You realize
there are no adults. Don't you ever think like as a kid, you always think, well, I'll figure it out by the time I'm an adult, right? because like all these adults seem like they got it put together. They know what's going on. They're smart, right? Blah blah blah. But now that you're an adult, aren't you just like, Jesus Christ? Like, I need a more adult. Like, what is happening? How come I'm still like?
I was divorced, living in my brother's guest room. I mean, I don't got nothing planned out, did it? A year ago, I was traveling in fucking Arizona with a good paying job, traveling the road with my family. This fucking over a year, I've been at Bones' guest room.
Everywhere you look.
Everywhere you look is a family member Bone has to take care of.
My life. Slopdog, when you were asking who's the parent of the parent, that's me.
Oh, sorry, Bo.
I love you, kid. Thank you so much.
I always have to be the adultiest adult in the room.
This Gary's wife, we have to probably do Christmas Vacation, right? Because I'm Uncle Eddie. I've become Uncle Eddie. Like, my RV is parked outside of Bones' house, and like I could be like, I know you're gonna fall in love with it. It's leaving here with me when I leave here in about 3 years.
Yeah, instead of dumping this, you're just peeing outside instead of dumping your sewage.
Yeah, I do that.
My son went outside to pee the other day, and he somehow peed in the wind, and it came back and hit his pants and his shirt, so we had to change all his clothes. And I'm like, I feel like I had the same conversation with my brother not too long ago. He went outside to pee, and he's like, I pissed all over myself.
Sometimes you don't judge the wind as good, and you get pissed on yourself, bro. You know what I mean? And but yeah, today I did that. I snuck outside and took a piss, and I took a couple drags of a joint, and yeah, it was a good day. But anyway,
there was a bunch of nods to horror films, like the mask Vince Vaughn wears was very reminiscent of the hockey mask of Friday the 13th, and then later on, when Millie takes over his body, they give him the mask of Aaron Rodgers, which is supposed to represent like Michael Myers is like actual William Shatner mask. They just bleached it out. Okay. So it was kind of like Friday the 13th, Halloween. Booker's last name on his jersey was Strode, like Laurie Strode in Halloween. And her last name was Kessler? Yeah, Kessler, which was the name of David Kessler, who was the main character in American Werewolf in London. So I thought that was kind of cool.
And of course, I already the song we sang at the beginning is from Heather's, and they play that song when she like marches back into school after she's been transformed or whatever you want to say.
Can we talk about? Listen, there's that one thing where he's like, "Oh my god, I am a giant!" Like he does something that made me laugh. But can we talk about the scene where the boy makes out with Vince Vaughn?
Booker. Yep.
What the fuck, dude? Like I don't get it. Even
just wait till their bodies switch back. Come on.
Even though it's her in his body, you're still gonna you're still making out with Vince Vaughn's mouth.
I thought he was gonna suck his dick.
I thought so too. I'm like, what? You guys fucking? Like, and then you get with her, you're like, but I'm not gay because you're really the woman. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. I'm like, why didn't you wait? Why didn't he wait? Like, there's not. I mean, not there's anything wrong with that, back to Seinfeld, but he wasn't a gay character. He was a straight character who liked the girl who just happened to be in the body of the man. And I mean, I'm just like, what the fuck here? Like, and then wouldn't you be that girl and be like, but then you made out with a serial killer. Like, now you're wanting to kiss me even though it was me. It would weird me such the fuck out. I don't know if I can date the guy. I think I'd be like, I don't think we can date. I think you want to suck dick.
When Millie took over the serial killer's body, when she got to the school, the first thing she did was go take a shower. Like, I don't understand.
Because she feels gross because he doesn't shower or anything.
Because he smelled like old hot dog, she said, or hot dog water.
Hot dog water. That's
the dirty clothes back on.
But like, because she had everything else to put on, so I think that's why. But I like the part with the gay kid. And he says to the guy, "I love your big black wiener." So I'm like, that makes me laugh.
What about the area Vince Vaughn wakes up in? Fucking yikes, right? Oh my god.
Yes.
What a fucking horror show. Ah,
I guess I'd be murdering people too.
right. It was so put up a win. I don't get it. I don't know. But yeah, that was just that was a weird thing. And then Bone, any good facts about this movie?
Yeah, I got some more. So Christopher Landon, who was the director, also directed a bunch of movies. They directed Happy Death Day, Happy Death Day 2. He was involved in Paranormal Activity, Disturbia. So some good films. But he had thrown out the idea that he wanted this movie to cross over, like do a sequel and cross over with Happy Death Day and call it Freaky Death Day.
Oh wow.
Which would have been kind of cool, you know. He said he was influenced by this film by Fright Night, The Blob, Scream, Scream 2, Urban Legends, Cherry Falls, and Jennifer's Body, which I can see a lot of those, like, you know, they're all teen movies, and I saw a lot of that and all. And I thought this was like a good kind of like love letter to that kind of genre of horror film.
Wasn't Cherry Falls a made-for-USA movie where Jay Moore, spoiler, was the killer? Like he was like the one who's like was killing people because of his mom or something. Like was that the one Cherry Falls? Right, that was all the virgins were getting killed.
I believe so.
A USA movie.
I don't think I've seen all of it. I saw parts of it.
I see. It was really good. I liked it. It was yeah.
Sounds
anyway,
about right.
Go fuck your mother. Anyway, what?
In the art, there's a part where they run through an arcade, and there's a Jurassic Park 4 video game, which Vince Vaughn was in Jurassic Park Part 4. They put that in on purpose.
That's cool. That's cool.
Right.
So they tried to use several apps and I don't know, all different kinds of like computer and phone apps and stuff in this, and they couldn't get any of the rights to say them in the movie except for Grindr. Grindr said they could use their app as long as it was somebody who was 18 plus using it in the film.
Okay.
You don't know what Grindr is?
No. I said, oh, okay. I know what Grindr is.
I thought you didn't know. I was gonna it's Tinder for gays. And,
it's a place where gays just fuck. But in the East Coast, we call a subway, we call a hoagie a grinder. That's what we call a grinder. I'm gonna get a nice fat grinder, right? You know what I mean? It's like getting a sandwich, a hoagie, a foot long sub, right? And like we say, shopper's cart, pocketbook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right,
we say weird shit.
Package store instead of liquor store. We're going to package store.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. That's
I call like grilled cheese. We call toasted cheese.
Toasted cheese. Ooh, Mama used to make it, and then she would fucking give you the toasted cheese, dip her titties in your face, tease you.
Oh.
Slopdog, do you say toasted cheese?
No, I just say grilled cheese.
Well, that's where the match ends. And
But you know what I used to really love with grilled cheese was grilled cheese, and on the side noodles, but with but without like all the broth in it, just the noodles with like the packet. So
Ooh, the ramens?
Yes, yes.
Oh, I got both of my kids and my kid's friend to start eating raw ramen noodles. Like it's just like I have to like whenever they say they want ramen now, they're like, "Do you want raw or cooked?" And they're like, "Raw." I'm like, "Okay."
Dude, I never knew ramen noodles was a soup until Slopdog made it into a soup one day when we were teenagers.
Yeah, we've always just made it into noodles.
Grandma used to always drain the broth,
and
water, and just make the noodles.
Make it noodles. And I was older before I knew that. I thought it was soup. Like, it just depends on whoever was the adult or the adult figure at the time that made it. But then, remember our aunt made a soup out of it? Like, you remember this? And it had hot dogs in it and like
grandma.
vegetables.
Oh, poor man stew. I've been trying to replicate that for years.
Why don't you gotta put better pauses in your sentence. Don't go, oh, grandma. Don't do that.
Whoa.
Sounds like she's eating you. Jesus Christmas. And,
I'm sorry, I even mentioned noodles.
Who's grandma's favorite? I think we know now.
What I was going to say,
Maybe.
too, is ramen, it's good. Like, if you make it as a soup, if you have, like, a little leftover chicken, some veggies, you just throw them in, some onions, and it just kind of makes into it. You put a hard-boiled egg in there. It's good.
Hard-boiled egg, not in the soup, bro.
Why not? That's how they do traditional Asian ramen.
We're not talking about. We're talking about poor man stew, bro. You make a little. I like it when you put some noodles, some carrots, some onion, and some hamburger in there. Poor man stew, baby. That's my perfect poor man stew. Grandma used to make.
Yeah.
And if you got a hard egg, you put that shit on the side. You little fucking snack attack on that on the side. Boom.
Like your snack potatoes.
That's correct.
Slopdog. He just buys a 5-pound bag of potatoes and microwaves them all, and then just keeps them around for snacks.
Not like around the house, like in the fridge.
I told his kids they were around the house.
They're not like on a random bookshelf under you in my pillowcase.
Now they think they're just sex potatoes.
Oh, don't eat
in the
those.
medicine
Those have the
cabinet.
special. Those have extra sour cream.
I'd probably suck it.
Just a bunch of potato mashed in my pubic hair that I can't get out.
Tonight on Dateline.
Yeah, seriously, the mashed potato sexer or something. I don't even know. I'm trying to think.
No, his name also could be the sex potato with that new haircut.
No, but like if there's victims left, then strangely there's no semen, but there's potato on her vagina. What the fuck is that? Yeah.
Sex potato strikes again.
Sex potato? That's absurd.
That's your serial killer name is Sex Potato.
Oh, that's great. I know. I got to stop shaving my head like this. I look like I'm on a list, and it looks like I fucking can't be.
My wife offered to give you a haircut. She went to school for it.
Yeah, but it's not like me offering you a haircut. I would tell you to say no if I offered you a haircut. But like, Joe went to school for that. Like, and she was a hairdresser for a while. Like, she knows what she's doing. For real.
But I don't need to inconvenience anybody. I just shave it off. All needs to be done is shave, and then it grows back. When it gets too long, it doesn't look like I should live in society. I shave it all off again.
And then you no longer look like you should live in society.
Then I look like I should be put on a list.
It's just a horrible loop. I told him, I hope he doesn't have any important freaking job interviews this week.
Wear a hat. They're like, can you take off the hat, sir? No, I can't. I'm sorry. No, I can't.
Are we hiring Rosie O'Donnell? And anyway, so this movie, if you were done with your facts, I'll any more facts?
Well, I was going to put the ratings and stuff, but let's say ours first.
So I was going to say, before I got to the rating, I just want to make sure I didn't cut you off with the facts. So yeah, I never seen this movie. Slopdog recommended it, and it was, I don't know, I really liked it. I like Vince Vaughn. When I watched it again, I would probably watch it again, but I don't know if it's like my go-to. I don't know. I'd give it 3 dog dicks and a tip. Bone, what say you?
So I enjoyed this film. This was a fun film. There was a ton of fucking plot holes. And, but it was just it was one of those films that you don't need it. You're not watching this movie for the story. I bought it by accident. Well, I didn't buy it by accident, but it was $17 on Fandango for Happy Death Day 1, Happy Death Day 2, and this movie. And it was a good package. $17 for all 3. All were really good films for the most part. This was probably I like the Happy Death Day films a little bit better than this one. They had a better concept. The leading girl is I like her a little better. But I think the leading girl in this film actually played a better serial killer than Vince Vaughn played the girl. And not that Vince Vaughn did a bad job. I just felt like when he was playing the girl, he was still very funny, but he was playing a younger, more innocent girl than what Millie was. If that makes sense.
Okay.
That's kind of how I felt. I felt like he just played it too young and too feminine. Like Millie didn't seem like an overly feminine girl. Not masculine either, but she wasn't like overly like with her hands out, like waving her little hands when she was running, and that just It just felt like a parody of what an older guy would think a girl was. Still very funny. Like and I understand it was over the top because it was supposed to be funny. So, but it was really good kills in it. I think it had a lot of good nods to horror films. I'm gonna give it 3 dog dicks and a 10.
Yeah. Slopdog. Are you?
So I just watched this movie like last week, and then I watched it again this week. We're doing it. And I just caught this movie by accident. Like, it was just one of those things that was just clicking through, looking for something to watch. And it popped up, and I'm like, what is this? And I watched the trailer for it, and I was like, I think I might like this. And then I watched it, and I did like it. So I don't know. It's just one of those movies that I enjoyed too. Like, because I don't really like scary movies, but I liked this because it's not scary. It's more entertaining. It's more fun to watch. It has that same feeling as Happy Death Day, which I need to watch Happy Death Day too, because I really like the first one. So I don't know. I'm having a hard time because I'm going between 3.5 and 4 for myself as well. Fuck it. I'll give it 4.
Oh no, this is.
It's not quite a bona fide pounder, but it's almost there. Like, it's really enjoyable. Like, we still highly recommend this film. It's very funny. There's really good kills in it. It's got a lot of nods to horror films. But I don't know. I think the Happy Death Day was just a little was better than this film in my opinion.
If you're looking to see our next movie, we're going to be watching. Finally, I don't know. We did for horror movies. We did sort of a horror movie, kind of like we tried to pick all kind of horror movie-ish or Halloween movies, but I don't know. Not like last year. It didn't seem like as we didn't advertise it as much, but they were kind of all Halloween. So, kind of our last Halloween, as I mumble through this. Kind of our last Halloween-ish kind of movie for the season. I'm sure we'll do another horror movie sometime within whatever. But for our Halloween, we're going to do the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Is a fucking we've seen as kids, probably shouldn't have seen it as kids, and it's a good horror movie. It's a good movie to watch around Halloween. It's a really good, just a weird feeling movie, and we're gonna have a lot to say. So, Rocky Horror Picture Show next week. Check it out if you've never seen it. And when you listen, you can fucking shoot the shit with us and your favorite scenes and crazy.
And you can sing along because it's a musical, baby. Oh yeah.
Oh, musical is always a good time.
Oh yeah. Just like it reminds me of last year when we did. I think our last movie of the year we did Little Shop of Horrors, which was one of my favorite episodes that we've done. It's very fun. I loved singing. I love that. It just felt really jokey and great. And I think this will be the same kind of way. So don't miss it.
I love that. Yeah, anything with singing and dancing. Bo and I were raised by 2, so God bless you. We're a couple of borderline fruitcakes. I mean, we still like giving a dick to the broads, but I mean, if it would have went a little further, we could be sucking dick right now. Right, Bo? No? All right. You want to check us out? pewandipoo.club. You can check out some Moist Chicken songs. I really am proud of that stuff. Anything I did when I was younger. Some sketches. I hope to have 2 out before the end of the year. Good luck with that, right? But I really would like to do that. And then, but right now, Front Burner takes up most of my thought process and time. And it's one of the best things I think I've ever been a part of is this podcast, Tasteless Adjacent. That's going to be right on the YouTube page, pewandipoo.club. Go right to the YouTube page. Check out every episode of Tasteless Adjacent Podcast. Even before it was Tasteless Adjacent Podcast, we didn't really know what we were going to call it. And Pew and I on our socials, X and Instagram. Bone, where can they find Tasteless Adjacent else in the universe?
Well, Chowder, they can check us out on Instagram, on Facebook, and TikTok. Stop by, throw us a meme, say hey. You can also check us out wherever you listen to podcasts, Apple, Spotify, and if there's a platform that you listen to and where you can't find us, let us know, and we'll do our best to try to get on it. Slopdog?
As always, don't be afraid to give us your comments, your thoughts. We would love to hear from you. We'd love to hear how many dog dicks you give it. We'd love to hear what movies you think we might like, or maybe not like. We'd love to hear what you think of us, or like any memes or any jokes you think are funny. We'd love to see those too. So please don't be afraid to reach out and tell us what you think.
Just a fun hang, folks, man. We're all hanging out. Eventually, the show, we'd love to have more, participation and going back and forth with the audience and just making a thing, man. And so, yeah, keep listening. If you're listening, regular listener, thank you so much. Tell a friend and make yourself notice, man. Comment, and who knows? Maybe in the future we get enough people listening. Maybe we'll get someone listening. can gladly come on and shoot the shit with us. Not saying it'll happen, but hey, maybe. And if you've been here from the beginning, you had a good chance. Good chance.
I also wanted to quickly say that this movie was released November 13th, Friday, November 13th, 2020. And the budget was $6 million, and it made a little bit, $18.1 million for the first weekend in the box office.
And I'd never heard of this before. Like, I don't remember it being out.
I thought
So
it was
it's kinda weird.
I thought it was straight to
thought it was, like-
streaming. So maybe that's the
Me
numbers they
too.
were finding. I don't know.
Yeah, because I don't remember it at all. I just thought it was like a made whatever this was on. I don't remember. Sorry, but like I thought it was like made for Hulu or made for Prime or made for wherever the hell this was on. I can't remember.
I felt like it was on Netflix or something.
Next week, catch us for fucking Rocky Horror Picture Show, musical, drag queens. It's gonna be a good time. Halloween, candy's in the air, candy's in your mouth. The smell of a fucking candy bag when you went. Everyone knows that smell. It's got a unique smell. You dip your nose in your bag or your bucket of candy, and it smells like combination of candy smell. Every bag I've ever had's always smelled like that. Do you guys know what I mean? That candy smell?
Did you just say candy's in the air?
I don't know, man. I'm fucking drunk. And God bless America. Don't say it's a shepherd. Don't. Good night, folks.
Good night, everybody.
Bye, Poodle.
Folks, I'm getting in somewhere. I'm getting in somewhere.
What are you, some kind of dog dick? Dick.
Oh, man. Poodle, what a shit dog, right? Yeah.
I never heard Clam Jam before this. That made me laugh.
Yeah.
My dog's half poodle, you son of a bitch.
And don't be picking on Baby Angel.
Oh, man. Those are fighting words. That's his dog. He's like, I fuck that dog.
But then it's like Millie, whatever, is a cock gobbler. He's like, oh my God, are you serious? I'm not a cock gobbler. It just made me laugh. Anyway. I am a fucking pig. Ugh.